everybody. How are you? It's Robbie sending you love from Argentina. Hello, team. Sorry, I am kind of incognito. Many of you know I have MS, and it's a lot for me to balance and juggle just everything. I had scheduled to come to Argentina last year. I took this tour way before I became a wellness advocate, so trying to fit it into my life has been, among other things, pleasantly challenging. Pleasantly challenging because it's giving me an opportunity to use the oils, use the products, learn them, study more, go on the website, start to learn it inside out so I can refer people and just learn how to listen to people and talk to people. And then I had this thing happen to me on Thursday night. I was out singing at a restaurant with this wonderful piano player I met because I'm still trying to sing and keep my music alive, and it was wonderful, it was beautiful, my voice sounded great. Despite a lot of mechanical things that were going on with my muscle fatigue and whatever, I had some cheer with me. So I rubbed it on and I went on to sing and made people happy. Left very, very late on my way walking home, lost my footing and fell down and smashed my arm and almost my face, but my arm stopped the fall, and it was a really hard impact. I was seeing, it wasn't stars, but something. It was very silent, it was very calm, it was extremely peaceful. And I heard God say to me, calm down and take it easy. And my mind wanted to think like, oh, you have MS, you know, this is the problem that you have. And my mind was stopped by this voice that just filled me up with love and light. That was kind of the reason why I sped up. It was late at night and I saw this guy sweeping the street and I kind of panicked and I became like a fearful American thinking like, I'm walking late at night, somebody's out to get me, but nobody's ever out to get me. And I felt lucky that worse things hadn't happened. I'm fine today. Look, my hand is fine. When I got home, I was in a lot of pain and still kind of out of sorts, and my fingers in the fingernails and the fingers started to turn. Other hand that also hit the ground in the fat part of the thumb area was also starting to bruise up and hurt. My hip was hurting. I was jacked up. And while I was on the ground, the guy was asking me, did I want an ambulance? And I was like, no, I don't go to doctors anymore. I go to Frogs and Flowers. And then I thought, what do I have here in my medicine cabinet? I reached for the grandfather. I reached for frankincense. And I didn't have a lot. But what I did have, I used completely on my palm, on my arm, and then I wrapped it with a rubber band that I use for exercising and I use in yoga for my stretching and reaching. And then I Googled, what do you do when you fall hard on cobblestone? There's no bones, there's no bleeding. You probably have a sprain or a fracture. And I think I definitely had a sprain because I had pain, I had bruising. But I also had the grandfather. So I woke up in the morning looking like this. And I just want to testify that frankincense oil is the motherfucking bomb. Now, I used all of my frankincense, so I've now had to switch to some other oils that I've bought because they do not sell anywhere doTERRA. My intention is to do like I did here, spend a few months in a country, learn the people, learn the culture, eat the food, learn the music, bring my spirit, my stories, my song to the people, and also bring what I'm learning about plant medicine and animal medicine. I don't take pharmaceuticals and chemotherapy anymore for my MS. Since I started and had that conversation with Anne Margaret, who smelled so good and shared with me cardamom oil in my water. I was like, this is like a really great, interesting way to drink water. And I was hooked from that point, and I think within a month I became a wellness advocate. I watched a miracle happen. Not only did I watch the miracle happen, I felt the miracle happened. It reminded me of when I had my first daughter, and my doula gave me cabbage leaves for my breast, and then she gave me a bucket of flowers to sit in that just healed my ripped anything that was ripped, and it was like all fused together. And then she made a comfrey poultice for me and placed it on my hip bone, and I felt the bone mending. That's what happened when I used frankincense oil. I felt my tissues mending. And that's how I fell asleep Thursday night. Not crying, not freaked out, because I fell flat on my face, almost. Saved by the hands. Saved by mouth, like I'm so vain. I have to sing and stay good looking, so I didn't want to fall on my face, but I fell on my face. And then when I was down there on my face, shocked, I wanted to blame MS, but God spoke to me and said, oh no, I had to get your attention. Are you listening? So I'm listening, and I want to travel the world because I'm a great singer and storyteller, and children love me, and children are attached to families, and families need to know On Guard products, all of these oils, and they need to know that they can have a medicine cabinet, that when they have something that's going on, they can go there first. And if that doesn't work, maybe you can go to the doctor. But if it ain't broken, this is the kind of fixing it needs. So I had to share that with you. And I won't be able to make the big conference this year, but next year I will be there with some stories to tell about how I fell face down on the ground on the ancient cobblestones and equipped myself and repaired myself with the grandfather. And the best grandfather, doTERRA. Now I'm going to compare it to these other ones because I'm going to keep using the frankincense, but I'm going to use this company. And then I'm going to compare the sensations and the feelings and see what else progresses with my healing. So I love you all, sending you white light and positive high vibrations. Wow! The highest, can you feel it? I love you.